What's going on, guys? Today we're playing some more VRC Pro, and since this game actually just got an update, we're going to be checking this out. If it, they added a couple new tracks to the game for, I guess, the World Championships, and I don't know, where do I select track? This is what I want to go to. If we go to Off-Road, they added a couple new tracks we're going to be checking out. This will be this video, and then I'll do another video on the Outback. That's the second track they added. Well, they added that track and that track, Outback and C-NETIC. This track is pretty freaking nuts. It's, from what I can tell, it's an extremely, very loose track. It's actually incredibly difficult to get any traction here. Well, you'll get traction, you'll see what I mean very quickly. You slide everywhere in this. Like, this track's a very low traction track. Maybe I might just be using the wrong tires, but I tried like 4 or 5 different tire combinations, and I still got very, very, very limited amounts of traction here. And as, hopefully I can show it this. You can just, well, by the way, if we listen here, I don't know if that helps any, but I have a Traxxas Slash sitting on top of my computer tower right now that I'm going to be using to control the car in this, because if you control the car with a transmitter, it's a lot easier to actually see what's going on here. So we're going to be doing that, and yeah, if you're going to buy this game, I highly, 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 highly suggest you get the little USB adapter that lets you plug your RC car in reality into the computer so you can control the car with a transmitter, because yeah, the game's infinitely better if you're controlling it with a transmitter. But by God, is this a hard track to drive. Like, just the traction, there's very limited traction. You gotta be careful with the turns, and it's kind of hard to honestly tell where the car is going a lot of the time, as you'll hopefully see coming up. It's so hard to actually just judge where your car is going. It's a very, very difficult track, and I assume you need a lot of skill to be able to do this, which is probably why this is the World Championship track. Is like, I'll probably do another lap with the view behind the car, but it's actually really hard to tell where you're going there, and you'll see what I mean when I do a lap behind the car after I'll do one lap from this view, then I'll do a view behind the car so you guys can see what I'm talking about by this track being incredibly difficult. Because there's a lot of, like, you can just double that section right there. Like how this, you can just, in practice, you can just go back through a section if you want to just demonstrate something like I'm doing right here. Like, you can either, if you have the buggy at least, the short course trucks, you need to double this, or you're not going to be able to quad that. But that big section, you can just quad that if you have a buggy and you line it up right. You can just quad that. Just very difficult section to actually get right. And yeah, it's very. This track's probably like a 8.5 out of 10 for difficulty. It's not the easiest track in the world to drive. And I'll go for a lap behind the car now. I think it's F2 for this camera, which this camera not very usable because you can't really see most of the car and it just shakes way too much. So we're gonna get into F3. I think this camera we can use for sure. Zoom out a little bit, and let's get the car back going here. So there's this nice little triple right there. If you don't, this is what I mean. There's a lot of jumps or jumping into corners, and I guess these are all based on real tracks. So they are all real tracks, and I think this is the biggest RC track in the world, at least is what I think they said. But it's just so big for ours. It's just massive, and I can't get back on the track right now, can I? Come on, jump that little piece of plastic. All right, there we go. But it's a very difficult track to drive, and I guess you got that's a double right there. I just tried to triple single that. We gotta get back on the track. We will reset, and we will go again. But yeah, this is a very, very difficult thing to drive on. It's good to, I guess, learn the track in this third-person view behind the car. I guess, yeah, third person, because first person's up on the roster there. But you guess you'd want to learn the track in this view, I guess. But that's more of like a double section if you don't want to quad that. And then you can come around here, and then there's no double. Right, there's all these like banked hair dog leg. Ah, God, not a hairpin double. I was gonna say that's like a dog leg, or I think that's what those are called anyway. Double. And this track is what I mean. Like, it's just all these jumps bend, and you have to go off the jump at an angle. You're not gonna make it. And you can. I will check out this track on a 1/10 truck in a little bit, but it's a lot easier to learn on a buggy because you have all the power, so you can just slowly approach a jump. And then just power on at the last minute to get enough speed to clear it. And unfortunately, we did not get the quad there. We just kind of tripled off the side of the track a bit there. So we'll set it out for the double through there, I guess. Go this way. This is a very, very hard track to drive on. Probably doesn't look very hard from the video, but trust me, this is not an easy track. Not an easy track by any stretch of the imagination. Triple that into the corner. There we go. You gotta hit it right. Another right, and then you gotta slow down until you launch yourself off the track like I just did. Let's get back on here. Alright, you gotta hang a left, and I think you can triple or quad that. You can almost quad that. If you're going fast enough, you can quad that. Mostly you just triple single, though, if you try and quad. I can just double over that. Hang a left. There's like a triple single you can grab there. I just cut the track a bit with that single out, though, so we're going to have to reset. And there's a nice little double right there. Nice and easy. Bring it back to the right. I'm just going to double through all of these because I can't really triple any of those because you'll get caught for cutting the track if you try and hit that jump at an angle so you stay on the track. Alright, get back. I want to see if we can actually quad this here. We're going to back it on up and floor it, and if you bounce off those signs, you might be able to actually quad that section. That's an interesting idea. Let's see here. Let's go back this way, and let's go back this way, and it's still cut back around. Let's go back. Oh, we're flipping on all over the place. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's go back this way. Alright, let's get back into the proper view here for RC racing. Alright, here we go. Full power across the straight, let off, triple into the corner, jumped off the track. It takes a lot of practice to be able, because like in reality you have two eyes, so you have like a 3D depth perception, so you can kind of tell where the car is going a lot easier, whereas here you're just staring at a 2D screen. It takes a lot of skill to be able to tell where the car is going and be able to line these things up right. It's very difficult. There we go. So there's double, over that, double down. And, you know, I could be going faster. I'm just trying not to go off the track right now. I guess you want to triple single that. I can't commit to that. You gotta slow up a lot to double or just go for a quad. And again, I got a little bit ahead of myself, and for that turn, because this jump bends to the left, and a lot of these jumps, they just curve, and if you don't curve with the jump very aggressively, you'll just go flying off the track. It's a very, very hard track to be able to do. Alright, there we go. Let's just double that. Nice and easy. Double that, and bring it back double. Alright, we made it. Alright. Back this way. Stay on the track. Double that. No, we just doubled off the track. Alright. Where's this car going? Let's go this way. On the track. Well, I'm going to quad this. I'm going to quad this. We're gonna do that right now. Quad! Maybe. Not. Just keep jumping off the track. This is so freaking hard to be able to do this right. Here, if I zoom in on the car a little bit. It's plus to zoom in, right? Yeah, there we go. Let's try. If I drive like this, will it be easier if I'm zoomed in a little bit on the view? Let's see. Through there. I feel like this game would be very good for an Oculus. If you had a computer that could run the game at high enough refresh rate, which I imagine wouldn't be too hard to do because the game is very well optimized. I feel like an Oculus would be great for this because you would be able to get the 3D depth perception. You'd have the two screens, so you would be able to get depth perception if this game ran on Oculus. I feel like this would be these would be a really great thing for Oculus. It feels like RC simulators where you're standing here and you're just watching a thing move. Oculus would be amazing for this. It'd be essentially, it would be reality if you're playing this game on an Oculus. It would be basically the same as real life, except for the graphics wouldn't be as good as real life, obviously. But other than that, it would feel like it's real. I don't know what else to say. This game is very, very well made. I'll probably close out this lap and I'll pop into a 1/10 truck for shits and giggles. I think this is actually intended to be an 8th scale track, but you can still get 10th scales around it if you pin it to win it. But, alright. There we go. We actually got that jump that time. Alright. See if we can get these doubles without screwing up once. Double that. Double that. Ooh! Alright, we gotta get ourselves going. We're still on the track. We didn't fall off the track yet. That's good. And we rolled it. No, we're not saving that. You get marshaled, and we'll just single out into the corner. There we go. Meant to do that. This way. We'll just double here. We'll be... I always jump off the track. This is such a freaking hard jump to do. I always go launching off the track right there. It's a very, very difficult section. So I can't tell where the car is lined up at. Forget it. We'll just go this way. No. Oh, that's not meant to be. We'll just get reset and hope they're pointing straight. Off the track. Into the spectators. Alright. We got the car going again. On the track. Off the track. On the track. Get on the track. There we go. Alright. This way. That way. That way. Double over. Turn. And there. Oh, God. I am just 50-50 board sliding all over the place here, and I'll celebrate with some victory donuts. And we'll just launch off into the sunset. Not really. Alright, we're going to grab the 10th scale truck now, and if you hear that squeaking, that's this chairman's it's a pretty awful chair. I'm not going to lie. Select. If there are any chair companies watching to sponsor me, let me know if anyone have that squeaky chair. But other than that, we have this for now. I would take a modified short course, and I have top ends, what I believe we're going to want for this track. Pretty sure, at least. Proline trenchers, those might be the wrong tire. I don't... What surface is this track? It doesn't say. Like, usually it'll tell you what the surface is so you can get tires for it, but I don't know what the surface is. Is it, like, hard clay, maybe? I don't know. I feel like it might be a hard clay track. I just don't know. The traction is just so limited, you can just spin for days. Okay, maybe with these four-wheel drives, they don't spin as much. I don't know. These trucks don't seem to... Oh, nope, there we go. Sliding everywhere. You gotta be careful with these trucks. And these trucks, you actually do have to hit these jumps really flat out with. Cause I got used to, like, with that 8 skill, you can just baby it through the track. It's got so much power in it. But these, you gotta be on your A game if you're gonna ride, like, an 8 skill track with a 1/10 buggy or truck. Alright, and after I do a couple laps, you'll probably just go play a regular track to try and show I don't... Well, I guess this is technically a regular track. Let's go play a track that I already know I'm good with, to show I'm not complete sucking at the game. This is just a very hard track to drive, but if I go to a different track, I'll be able to do laps in it pretty easily. Let's go that way. Double. I have issues. There's so many bends, like the jumps on this track all turn different ways while you're in the air, and I have issues judging that with the 2D game that this is. It's I don't know. It's fun to mess with, though. It's a good learning experience. If we get over there. Oh, we didn't anticipate that curve enough, and then that should be a pretty easy jump off the track. And again, this is an 8 scale track. I'm 99% sure this is made for 8 scale buggies, not for 1/10 trucks. So yeah, that's my excuse for it. I always jump off the track right there. I just have to get myself to go way more to the right than I think I need to, and shout that 360 kickflip right there. So if we launch that way, all right, I'll come back around to that. I just have to remember to launch that way off to the right, and I'll be fine, hopefully. Get on the track. There we go, and double over. This is... just get on the track. Get on the track. Jeez. I'm gonna have to grab a different truck, so this top end thing might... It's good for this little straight bit right here, but it seems like on all the other corners I need more acceleration than top end. Can triple that right on up there, though, and a little bump out. Turn that again. A little bump right there. It's trying to jump that too far. Come back around. Again, very low traction track here, so I'm just like, the truck just slides everywhere if you're not extremely careful. Double. Go. It's easy around there. Double that, and we missed the track. Again, these freaking... It's so hard to tell what the angle the car is going at. Like, I need a line or something in front of the truck pointing at where it's going. That'd be a good training indicator. But, hey, I actually got that double right there. Alright. Bit of a single maybe right there. Oh, we off the track again. This one bends to the left. So you have to, like, cut into the left really hard before you launch that, or you just go flying off the track right there. It's such a difficult learning curve here. It's just, get on the track. There we go. Alright, we're going to launch that. Double that. Double that. Double that. Hey, I actually got through that section. Yeah. Alright, now we gotta just get one more double through here and we're good. Remember, don't turn so far. Hey, I did it that time. Yay. You just have to focus on it and think, and I'm good to go. This track just slides everywhere on this track. It's very... You have to get used to it. Alright, let's do one more lap here. Full speed. 57 kilometers per hour. Not too shabby for a electric truck. I wish I could get this speed there in miles per hour, because I feel like I'd actually know that a lot better. And I could actually make some sense of that, but that's me being an American, I've got no idea what kilometers per hour means. I can't just quickly translate that into my head into a meaningful number, so I can be like, oh, that's like as fast as the average Middletown. I don't know how fast it is. I just can't understand that quickly in my head, because I'm American. And we are ignorant people that likes our own country, and we don't need to adopt the ways of the rest of the world. So, yeah. America. Oh, keep ourselves together, and hook it to the left, and we aimed too far to the left there. Alright. Let's get these doubles going here. Nope, not meant to happen. Let's reset. And charge on. Ooh, stay on the track. Stay on the track. Back on the track. There we go. Meant to do that little kickflip rollover thing there was intentional for style points, obviously. We're such a low traction track. You just like spin out everywhere if you're not careful here. It's great. Okay, pretend we didn't go off the track right there, and then we come back this way. And come back this way, and come back that way to the right. Double over. And there we go. Alright. And just to prove a point here, the video's pretty much done for this track. I just want to go to a different track really quick just to prove that I'm not completely awful at this game, because I feel like I've gotten a little bit better. Let's just go to a track I know. Fear Farm, I know that one. Again, this is probably an 8 scale track or something, but I sort of have this in my head. If this is the one I think it is, at least I've got this sort of in my head and I'll be able to go around this one. Maybe it's either Fear Farm or Silver Dollar 3. It's one of those two I know reasonably well here. I think it might be this one. Practice, and we'll just practice alone for now. And here we go. Alright, so just to demonstrate that I'm not awful at this. Whoa, watch the speed bump there. I forgot that was there. All these trenchers are terrible on this track. It's friggin', I got the wrong tires on right now. So not the right tires for this track at all, but we will make a shot at not sucking though. We haven't rolled it yet, so that's good. I haven't needed to reset. So step over, corner, triple that. This is the wrong. Yeah, I need an acceleration tune. This is like a top speed tune for racing on 8th scale tracks. This is not a. This is a 10th scale track I'm on right now. I've got an 8th scale tune set up for a 10th scale truck. This is made to race on tracks that have bigger jumps and more run up to them. There we go, there's that. And there's a little bump right there. And we gotta turn to the right. A little jump. We gotta go this way. And then we gotta slow down because there's a corner there. And then there's a step onto the tabletop. And a step over that. Nice and easy. And then there's a jump right there. And there's a tabletop right here. And there's a huge jump right there. Which can be problematic to clear with the 10th scale. But that's pretty much going to do it for this video, guys. If you want more VRC, let me know, and I will definitely get on this game more, because this is a pretty freaking fun game to play. Or a simulator, rather. This actually is I will call it a simulator, because this is a good simulator. But, yeah, that's going to do it. Comment about your feedback for these games, this type of videos on this game. Whoa, shout out to that fatty whip right there. And I will leave you guys off with me flying with a triple kickflip, no-star, 360 no-scope thing. Boosh. There we go. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.